Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and today we're gonna start a little old weekly reading vlog. I went back and forth / recorded a couple of different intros to a couple of different videos this weekend, and they all failed. So what we're gonna do is just start a very chill slice of life week in me and Craig's life type of a reading vlog. And Danny, that was her, if you heard that. So I wish I could put my camera far back enough to get me and Craig in this, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can. The best we can do. And now, as per usual, we must wait for Danny to finish drinking water. Okay, so what were we even talking about? I don't know. My camera's about to die, so let's do this intro real quick and talk about what the current reads are, because there are not too many, but there are quite a few that I want to get to this weekend. Or not this weekend, it's Sunday. So it's Sunday, March 29th, and I have a really busy week ahead of me. I'm working 2 doubles to cover someone's PTO at work, so it's going to be a lot of audiobooks, a lot of on the go, a lot of 20 pages at lunch type of behavior this week. So I want to get as much reading done today as I possibly can. The only things that I am currently reading are Silver and Smoke by Helen Scher, which is the 3rd book in the Legends of the Ashes of Thesmar series. And then the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook by Matt Dinneman. This is the 3rd book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and I'm on page like 130 something, 134. About to start chapter 9. So I think I'm really feeling this right now. I want to really try to get out to the lake for a walk today, get some vitamin D, get some good food prepped for the week. I want to make chicken salad. I want to cook a sheet bacon in the oven, so I have that for whatever. But right now I think I'm going to make a little breakfast, and I'm going to pick this book back up. So if you're new here, thanks for being here. Give this video a like. Please subscribe. Me and Craig would super appreciate it. I mean, look at him. Do you want to disappoint this cat? Because I don't think you do. I know I don't. So okay, I will be back with an update on this book, and also generally just more information period when I replace my battery. Okay, bye. Hello, we are back a couple of days later and I have a new little filming spot, I suppose, here because I got a chair. I guess I'll show you guys. I really don't think I have. So it's just like one of those big oversized, oh, spoiler. I'm doing a terrible job of this, but it's just like a big oversized black cushion-y chair that I got for $175 on Facebook Marketplace with the ottoman, huge, cozy. I'm only 5'2", so I can be napping in this for $175, still new in the box on Facebook Marketplace. So that was a win. And I'm here to talk about some more wins that I have. So I wanted to have a better reveal for that. Kind of didn't think about that. I hadn't done it yet, but whatever. It's a few days later. I don't even remember when the last time was that I updated. As I predicted, it has already become a very busy week with work, but I wanted to do a check-in before I go to bed because I am probably gonna finish a book that I started from the library, and it is The Poet Empress by Shen Tao. I do not want to put this down. This is so good. It's so unique and well written, just like what I was looking for, the type of fantasy that you don't have to sit for a lot of world building. You kind of are just dropped right into the middle of the story, and the characters, the pacing is pretty quick. I'm really enjoying it. So it is following our main character, Wei Yin. She is the daughter of a rice farmer, just a poor village girl, and she gets selected to be not only the #1 concubine, but the empress of the Azalea dynasty. And she is being paired with Terran, who is the second son. He just became the heir apparent, and he's very cruel. He's not a nice guy. And the way that the magic works in this is very interesting. It's called literomancy, and they write spells out via poems, and they call them blessings. And I just think everything about this is working. It's whimsical and magical, but there's stakes, there's violence, there's things that all lovers of like different genres of fantasy, if you like cozy, if you like historical, if you like dark, grimdark, this has a little bit of everything. This has everything. And I'm just having a really, really good time with the characters and the steps that Wei is willing to take to better not just her life, but really she's always thinking of her family back home more than herself. But at the same time, she's struggling because she does find joy and satisfaction in the power that she has and the prestige that she has. But at the same time, she's also navigating the politics of court. Like, people don't want her. They don't want a little farmer girl to be the head honcho. And I'm like, no. She got there for a reason, okay? And I'm really excited to see where this is gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna be a series or a standalone because it is pretty short. It's only like 378 pages. So I have just about exactly 200 pages left. I would like to finish it tonight, but I would also like to go to bed at a reasonable time because I do have to work tomorrow and Thursday, 7 a.m. to 9:30. Why I said yes to this, I'm never gonna know, but neither here nor there. We have also made some progress in the Dungeon Anarchist cookbook. I read some more on my Kindle, so I think I'm on chapter 20 now, maybe. Let's see here, 19. I don't know. I'm on like chapter 19 or 20, so I'm a little over halfway done with my reread of the Dungeon Anarchist cookbook by Matt Dinniman. And I'm still having a really good time with this. Once the work week starts, I find myself not having time time and energy to sit and just like binge a physical book, which that's the way of the world, I suppose. But I would like to finish this. I'd like to finish The Poet Empress this week. I would like to finish this weekend. So this is the third book in a series. It's lit RPG. I feel like everyone and their grandma and their mom and their aunts and their sisters and their cousins and all of these people are reading Matt Dinniman, which I'm super into. So we've got that. What other updates do we have? I did finish an audiobook. So I did finish Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. I loved it. I was told multiple times by multiple people that they did not think I would like that duology. And I didn't. I was uninterested for so long, but then I read Wild Reverence and I really liked the mythology. I just love Rebecca Ross's writing. I have been liking her writing because I have read the other duology, the Songs of Cadence, or It's a River Enchanted, and then the second book to that. And I really enjoyed it. But there was something about Divine Rivals when it first came out and Ruthless Vows that I was like, this is not for me. It's gonna be too YA. It's gonna be weird. Oh, it was really good. It was really sweet. It was heartfelt. It made me think about being 18 and in love, and not in a weird way. I don't know. It was good. So it's taking place, well, Wild Reverence is supposed to be her first adult debut, or is supposed to be her adult debut, and I personally think that it read just as YA as her other books, which is fine. That's not a bad thing. But I guess I was just hoping for more attachment to Wild Reverence, but I preferred the duology. So they take place in the same world. There's the mortal realm, like where we are, the underrealm where the underling gods are, and then Skyward where the Sky Daddy gods are. And we follow the mythology of all the different gods. And in Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows, we're following two rivals. We're following Iris and Roman at the newspaper that they work at together, and they become connected by magical typewriters, which it really, during a war between the gods, and like the angst of it and the anxiety and the fear, I feel like is things that we are feeling right now with events in the world. And it just was the right book, right time. So I had a really good time with those. So I did finish that. And I don't know if I brought it up yet, but I did actually finish Silver and Smoke by Helen Scher, and I loved it. I wish that I had read it in one sitting and not over like 2.5 months, but she has some really good, I just love the way she writes her characters. The male characters are great. The women are all strong without having pick-me energy. It's just a really well thought out and well done series between the original Legends of Thesmar and the Ashes of Thesmar. She could write more series out of this world for more characters, and I would read every single one of them. I did wish I had the audio that existed for this, because I really do like these on audio, but that's fine. So we're just knocking shit out. I do have one other book that I started today via audio, and that is The Names by Florence Knapp. So this is, and I'm 25% into this. This is following a family. The mom, Cora, has a daughter, Maddie, that's 9 when she has her son. And it's following the potential storylines of this little family unit as between the 3 timelines of what they name the baby when he's born. And I do want to see if we've got some spoilers here. Okay, so as what I gave you was what you get. That's what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. It's a little monotonous. I don't know that it's any more monotonous than following one character through one timeline, that we're following one character through 3 timelines. That's not, it's just formulaic, because we go one name, second name, third name at this age. First name, second name, third name, so on and so forth. But it is written very well. I like the pacing. It is infuriating, emotional, very interesting to see how what the mom named him could have possibly turned this kid's life into. So I'm only 25% in. This is very slice of life, very family type, family saga type of book, which I do enjoy, and the audio is good. So those are the current updates. Now, we have one more thing to do here. I went to Barnes because there were releases today, and I have been saving up, I have been planning, I have been plotting. Today was the day. So it's Tuesday, March 31st, and 2 books that I have been really excited about came out today. So we're gonna look at those, and then we're gonna look at the other 3 that I also bought. Okay, the first one is Steel Gods by Richard Swan. This, if you guys have been here for the last even just few videos, know that Richard Swan is my new obsession. I love this world. I love this type of gritty, dark fantasy, he does it well, he does it right. So this is book 2 in the Great Silence series, the first book being The Great Empire. And first of all, I'm so excited that this got just like straight released into paperback, because that's what I have for the first one. And I was like, oh no, are they going to be hardcover? But also look at this cover. The details are outstanding. I highly recommend this series, to the point where I convinced the girl who showed me at Barnes & Noble, the employee, where this book was. She took a picture of it to look it up later. And also somebody else. I feel like I just convinced somebody else to pick it up too. I don't know. But this is fantasy writing in my opinion, at its finest. I have been really excited. This is one of my most anticipated books of the year. But I am on book 2 of the Empire of the Wolf trilogy, which does take place in this same universe, just on 2 vastly different timelines. So they are loosely connected series. And I did start this one before I went back to Empire of the Wolf, and I'm not losing anything. I'm not missing anything. I'm having a swell time. So I'm really excited to get to this one. Had to get it. Had to have it. This next one is one of my new favorite romantasy paranormal romance authors, Alana Andrews. I am on book 3.5 and 4 of the Hidden Legacy series and having too much fun with that. This is her first fantasy, like traditional fantasy release, I believe, and it's called This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me by Alana Andrews. I don't know anything about it except it is a new release from a new favorite author. It has really good reviews, and the character artwork that she commissioned for this is absolutely gorge. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this one. I suppose we can go ahead and read the synopsis together. When Maggie wakes up cold, filthy, and naked in a gutter, she has one thing going for her. She knows exactly where she is. The back alleys of Caer Torin, a city of magic, mystery, and political turmoil. A city that until now had existed solely in the pages of her favorite book. Somehow Maggie has landed inside the fantasy series she spent years obsessively rereading. Her only tools for navigating this gritty world of rival warlords, sorcery, and mayhem, her encyclopedic knowledge of the plot, the setting, and the characters' ambitions, and a mysterious ability to come back to life. But while Maggie apparently can't be killed, though many will try, the same cannot be said for the living, breathing characters she's coming to love. A motley band that includes former lady's maid, a deadly assassin, various outrageous magical characters, and a dangerously appealing soldier. Soon, instead of trying to get home, Maggie finds herself enmeshed in the schemes and attentions of dueling princes, dukes, and villains, all while trying to save them and the kingdom of Relis from the way she knows their stories are supposed to end, in a cataclysmic war. Okay, 2 things to say about this. That sounds fantastic. Second thing to say about this, that almost exact premise in another book, which editing me put it up on the screen, figure it out. I think this will not be fun. I think it's that one. I did not like at all like falling into a fantasy series, but I trust Alana Andrews and I'm really excited for this one. So we're definitely gonna get to this one soon. Okay. Perfect. The next one is Throne of Nightmares by Carrie Maniscalco. This is book 3 in the offshoot series that she does based off the Kingdom of the Wicked, and this one is following Prince Sloth and the librarian Laura Brimstone. Also, look at these end papers. So I couldn't decide if I wanted to get this edition because it's like a peach. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's like a peach color, and the regular edition is black. And that speaks many more volumes to me than this does. But I already have books 1 and 2 in the Barnes & Noble like pastel edition, so I got this one. I really like this series. It's a goofy, silly time. I do purchase them because I enjoy reading them, and I think they're some of the most beautiful designs, book covers I've ever seen. Guilty pleasure series, don't know what to tell you. I have a lot of those here. Don't get me wrong. Okay. In honor of one of my current reads, being Dungeon Crawler Carl, I did go ahead and pick up the most recent publications in this series. So book 8 is coming out in May. So I have book 6, which is The Eye of the Bedlam Bride, and I also picked up This Inevitable Ruin, which is book 7. And these are chonkers. I have a ways to go, but I was like, listen, you've earned this. Let's just finish out the series. Now I can take pictures of it like everyone else does, and I'm gonna feel cool again. Okay, so that was my little haul. I probably won't update again tonight, TBH. This was supposed to be quick, 17 minutes later, but I do have an unboxing that we're gonna get to at some point in this video, and hopefully when I get back, I will probably be done in the next update. This is my prediction. I'll be done the names, audiobook, and I'll be done the Poet Empress. Fingers crossed that I can also be done with the Dungeon Anarchist cookbook, because that would be dope. All right. TTYL, probably in 2 days after I survive the next 48 hours of basically working straight through. On to you and yours. I'm falling. I keep on falling. I should have known this was gonna be unhinged from the get-go. Hello. It's been like a month. I don't know. It's been quite a long time. I feel like even just looking at myself on camera, my hair has grown 6 inches since the last time I vlogged. It's been a time for all of us, right? But we persevere. The hard times are tough, but we're tougher. I thought you could see what was happening here, but I have a nice stack of broken binding. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, how many do I have? 5. I have 5 broken binding boxes to unbox and 2 Evernight boxes, which are quarterly. So this is about 4 or 5 months of accumulating. And I thought, what better way to end this vlog that I've been doing for over a month now. Ayo. Oh, oh, oh. Ow, it hurts my back. Okay, this is good. This is fine. I don't know what the last book I read for this vlog was. I don't really know what I'm reading now. I do. But I have just been telling myself I'm gonna do this unboxing for weeks now. And I have not, just haven't been in the mood. But it's storming. I want to distract myself because I don't like thunderstorms. I hate weather phenomena, if you will. Global warming. It's real. Okay. Let me not get on that topic because I'll be here all night. I am going to start with what I think are the oldest. And I guess I think I'm gonna do maybe like a couple of broken bindings and then an Evernight and then a few more and then the other Evernight. I know that I have been spoiled for some of these on Instagram, but I don't remember what they are. Like I just know that I have seen these sub boxes revealed. Couldn't tell you a thing about them. So where's my address? On the bottom. Without too much further ado, what have y'all been up to? Let me tell you what I've been up to. Nothing. A lot, actually. You're not gonna believe this, but believe it, I'm moving. Now, you might say to yourself, what the fuck's the matter with you? Or you might say that to me, and I would understand. I wonder myself. We're still staying in the same area. I am just getting a bigger place because there's so many cats in here and we just need more room to spread out. I need bigger shelving, and this place that we're renting was always just a stopgap. Such is life. So we did get a house just today actually, so I'm excited about getting into a bigger place, setting up yet another library. Y'all sick of it? I'm not. It's fun because I like to change it up a little bit every time I move, although I'm telling y'all, I am not trying to move again. Like I could die in this house. I don't care. I don't care if I never own a home again. I'd rather just go live in the woods like a hobbit anyway, in a hole, in a ditch. Doesn't matter. Everything's a scam. All right. I'm getting a little aggressive with my conspiracy theories, but I feel like if you know me, you know me. All right. So this is the sci-fi, I think this is the sci-fi fantasy sub. This is one of their newer ones. Well, now I think it's monthly. I don't know. But the little sticker is ruthless kindness. Ruthless kindness. Kindness isn't a word, is it? Tripping myself out now. All right. I like to try to open these as carefully as possible so I can use them in junk journal spreads. Camera's already gonna die. Sweet. We're back. Okay. I still haven't. I started to open this and then my camera died, and I already ripped it. I try to keep these as intact as possible because I like to use them in my junk journal, which I haven't done in forever, but I do have a lot of junk. Honestly, collecting the junk is like half the fun for me. Is it insane OCD behavior that I have bags full of literal garbage in my closet? That's not anyone's business. TBH. All right, here we go. Sci-fi fantasy. Wow, 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 wow. Weewa. Mark Lawrence. This is the author of This Library Will Not Burn? This library will never burn? This is very gorgeous in every single way possible. I'm pretty sure this is the sci-fi fantasy. Look at the sprayed edge. The lighting is a bit banana sandwiches. Also, Danny is in here and she doesn't like storms. She needs her mom. Creepy. Academy of Kindness exists to create agents of retribution cast in the image of the Furies, the kindly ones against whom even the gods hesitate to stand. Is it the sci-fi fantasy? His first trilogy, The Broken Empire, has been universally acclaimed as a groundbreaking work of fantasy. Alternate? Oh. Oh. And an alternate cover, which, dare I say, I prefer with the sprayed edge. This is really beautiful and honestly sounds right up my little alley. So yeah, these end papers. I think this might, I'm pretty sure it's the sci-fi fantasy when it has the little alien, but I really can't remember now, to be honest with you. Is it? I don't know. It really doesn't matter because I love everything they send me. And I have only read, I read the Rook and the Rose trilogy, which I had on my TBR for a long time, but I got the trilogy through Broken Binding and I read it, like that inspired me to actually get to it and I really enjoyed it. And then I read All That We See or Seem by Ken Liu, I believe, for another vlog somewhere along the lines. TBR? I don't know. Don't quote me on any quotes right now. All right. Garbage piles over there. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna be short and sweet about this because honestly, I don't want to get back up to get another camera battery. So, tell me on the box. I appreciate this packaging, but this material makes my skin feel funny. And I don't like it. I kind of wish I had put these in a better order. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is this? Okay, so I've gone completely out of order. Yeah, this is, oh, the logo's the same. Interesting. It is what it is and it was what it was. The Bone Shard Emperor, February 2026 fantasy subscription. Okay, this is definitely the fantasy subscription by Andrea Stewart. And then this is the card. So I'm January, February, March. So this is Bone Shard Emperor. So this is book 2. This is how out of order I did this? You know what? We might let's maybe just open the boxes. I should have done this in better order. That's fine. Everything is fine. We're rolling with the punches here. Okay, I have a huge trash pile already. Why didn't I plan? You know what? I like to do things. I had a seat in my pants anyway. TBH is how I prefer to live life. So let me see if I can get what, I know what this trilogy is. And I actually do recall someone posting it. Is this the first one? Celebrating 5 years. Gosh darn it, it's the third one. But love this bookmark and will be using it immediately. Okay. This is the most insane unboxing of my entire life. But we have a plan now. Okay. Let's see. So one of these is January, and then the other one is a sci-fi fantasy, I'm pretty sure. And then Daughter of Crows by Mark Lawrence, I think, was a sci-fi fantasy. I'm pretty confident in that. Because, I don't know. I guess it could be April. But it didn't have a card or anything. And the fantasy ones usually do have some sort of collectible because they release them as trilogies. So like book 1 will be January, book 2, February, blah, 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 blah. So I do love that because I have a few sets of completed trilogies that are all special editions and nothing pleases me more. Okay, we're here. We've made it. All right, now we can do this in order. I have been saving all these boxes, by the way, and all of the packing because I'm like, I'm going to sell my books. I'm going to do a pay and go, and I still haven't. But I do have all the stuff. So, all right, this is January 2026. And it is, I would drink 1,000 lies just to see your face again. Cute. All right, so this is book 1 of the Drowned Empire trilogy. And from this, and just from already spoiling it for ourselves, I know it's going to be The Bone Shard Emperor. The Bone Shard Daughter is book 1 by Andrea Stewart. This is just brown paper. Just recycle this. Ooh. Creepy. Look at that creature at the bottom. We all tell ourselves stories of who we are, and in my mind I was always the hero, but I wasn't, not in all the ways I should have been. Wow. Wow, we were, wow, we were. Oh, that's so sick. Ugh, and it keeps on going. This subscription is pricey because it comes from the UK. It's like $50 a box, but nothing is more worth it to me, okay? That's all I have to say about that. And I love that you get, like, I use these bookmarks all the time. They're paper still, but they're sturdy and they always match the book, so you can do that. Sometimes I just tuck them in there. Sometimes I throw them into the abyss, but they get used. So that's the important thing. All right, so this is book 1, and now here is book 2. All right, you know what we're gonna do that I think would be fun, besides throwing my garbage everywhere, is after we do this trilogy, we'll do an Evernight, and then we'll do the last Broken Binding, and then we'll do an Evernight. And then I think we need to close this vlog out because I don't even know what material. Oh, you know what? I did have one more thing I wanted to film, which I will probably do after this. Ipso facto, we'll need to replace the battery. Come on. Ooh, and now it's blue. Bone Shard Emperor. Yo. This is something else. I'm really bad at taking pictures of special edition trilogies, series, duologies. I don't know. That's just a character flaw of mine. Stop. I would get this big cat tattooed on me in 2 seconds flat. Count them 1, 2. See if the end paper's at the end, or I take it back. That big cat with this sea serpent creepy dragon. They're fighting each other on my back, which is expansive because I'm chunky. I'm so excited to open the last one now. And this bookmark, matte black with the gold foil. Get out of town. You guys outdid yourselves. All right, I'm really excited to see how these end up all looking together. Stunning already. All right. Last one, best one, dare I say? So this was March, and this one also had these little like playing cards, trading cards. I don't know. I've been collecting them and also using them as bookmarks because I don't know. I just don't, personally, I don't give a crud what anybody does with their money, but personally, I don't tend to purchase bookmarks. I like to just use what I get. I have a shit ton of Book of the Month ones, as you guys know. I get them from these subscription boxes. So I will also just dog ear a page. Don't yell at me. Ooh. If you guys start to hear Dan cry, it's because she also hates thunderstorms. And we're doing the, ooh, I did this one without ripping the paper. Oh. I have been sleeping on my own pile of special editions. And I'm actually very upset with myself. These books are gonna get specially put in a box so they don't get destroyed in this move. As usual, I don't want to read the synopses. I just want to read these books. And I love and loving East Asian inspired fantasy, sci-fi, all of it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we gotta see how these look together. All right, we've got book 1, book 2, and book 3. Oh my God. This one is my favorite. I can't help it. Like, look at that. Truly. I mean, yeah, they really did something here. So, I love these. This is a great way to start this little clip. I mean, we're already almost done with it because I am kind of tired. All right, I don't know. Maybe something has the date on it. 1/16. All right, this is January. See, why didn't I just do that with those? Whatever. It was fun. We had fun, right? All right. Way. This one was spoiled for me, but I don't remember what it is. I don't remember anything about it. So, oh God, get that out of here. This is so good. Wait. I feel like I have this stuff everywhere now. Get that the heck out of here. This makes me want to open the other Evernight immediately. I do remember seeing it now, but it's much better in person. So we have. So Evernight is Illumicrate's quarterly horror box, and I love it. I have one other one before this, maybe two. I don't remember now. I might have two. No, I think I just have one because I signed up in the last quarter of 2025. This is the first quarter, and I have April, which is second quarter. Okay, so this is We Call Them Witches by India Rose Bauer, and it's giving witchy folklore, gosh, what's it called? Slewfoot. Very dark, moody colors. Stunning with the gold foil. Stunning with these creepy characters. I'm really excited for this. Oh my god. Let me see what the naked looks. Holy shit. Look at this scary little guy right here. This minotaur ass looking motherfucker. Well, this is my new favorite book. I am really excited to read this. This looks awesome. And I want to say that I don't know this author. A little parasite possession. And I love in between the characters here, these little like handwritten, wear adder stones, don't listen to them scream. Like it's someone's journal on how to fight the macabre. I knew this was gonna slap, and it did. Okay, so what did we say? Britain 2 years after they came. Eldritch creatures. I might pick this up tonight. I'm so excited about this. That's gorge. All right, so we're gonna stick with the plan. We're gonna open the last Broken Binding. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a sci-fi. And then we'll open the last, oh, dangerous. And then we'll open the last Evernight, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll film the last part of what I wanted to do here. Hope that works for everyone. My dog is getting a little restless. I feel like I had a lot more to say, and I do, but I actually haven't been on, just have not felt like being on camera, and I'm doing my best here. So let's just roll with it. Let's just roll with it. All right. Broken Binding. Another one. Okay, so this must be the sci-fi fantasy. Verdant. Now I have two of these. Thanks, Broken Binding. I like the sticker. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is the other sci-fi fantasy. This is crazy how many special editions I just unboxed, and every single one of them is amazing. It's been few and far between. I can only think of one cover of a special edition from a box. I have it on my shelf still. That viscerally made me cringe. I hated it so much, but other than that, get out of town. Get out of town. Green and Deadly Things by Jen Lyons. I think this is... Jen Lyons is a fantasy, but these sprayed edges definitely give sci-fi vibes. So, yeah. Ooh, sticker. Green and Deadly Things. Wow, wow, wee wah. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Naked, naked, naked. Let's get naked. Ah. Holy cannoli. I can't believe that I was just sleeping on all these. Something's the matter with me. If I were a better friend to you all, I would have read the synopses of all these. But honestly, just looking at the covers makes me want to read every single one of them on site. So that's all I really need to know. I need to clean up. I don't want to. This is all gonna get done tomorrow. All right, last one. I know for a fact that this has not been spoiled. So this is the most recent box. I just got this one a few days ago. At the end of April. It is May. What am I doing? May something. May 6th. Wednesday. No, 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 no. I'm gonna throw up. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. I'm on hold for it at the library. And this is how I was rewarded. A special edition of Japanese Gothic by Kylie Lee Baker, who wrote Corazang, which was one of my favorite books of last year. I just blanked. And other names for a bat eater, which I loved so, so much. And now I have this one. The Way of the Samurai is Found in Death. This looks incredible. And I'm so excited. She signed it. She signed my book. She signed my book and she signed it in pink. Yeah, so anyway, needless to say, I want to jump into this immediately. Wow, this was an incredible haul of special editions. Did I just insanely add 7 books to my TBR? Yeah, what else is new? Japanese Gothic, in my defense, was already on there. Okay, I'm gonna do some cleaning up. I'm gonna take a little break and then we're gonna do the last part of this video, which it's May 6th. You already know what it's gonna be. It's late, but it is about to be a TBR coffin draw. Okay, I barely reset at all. And ooh, I still have a full batch to read. So I do have my TBR coffin and I'll link a video on the screen of me using this bad boy. Oh God, it's dusty. I don't think I did a draw for April and I'm beating myself up about it. Like it didn't count if I didn't do it every month, and it's like you're making all of this up as you go along and life's a simulation, so it doesn't really matter. So it's May 6th and I think we can do 5. I think we can do 5. Feeling good. I'm feeling great. I was gonna start my last book of the month vlog, but with a move coming up, I think I'm just gonna wait and save it for maybe like the first vlog at the new place in the new library again, but the last vlog to close out that series. This is my version of a TBR jar. Is this amazing coffin my best friend gifted me. And I just have a bunch of prompts in here. We're just gonna pull 5. I usually will get up and grab the books, but I'll be honest, I'm not wearing pants underneath this blanket. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw. I'm gonna do my best to think of the book and we'll just put the cover on the screen. But let's just get right to it. And I have been saving the ones that I draw. I haven't put them back in, but I probably will at some point. All right. What do we got? What do we got? I can't read that. Continue a series. It would be my pleasure. What series will I be continuing is the question. Just read a series. Continue a series. That is very open-ended. See, this is probably why I get up and like walk around. Continue a series. So it has to be one that I've already started. What have I started? I mean, a million things. You know what? Let's just go right to the old Goodreads. We don't need to beat around the bush here because I can't really think of anything. Oh, you know, I changed my mind. The one that I'm selecting for this is DCC 4, which is The Gate of the Feral Gods by Matt Dinneman. I do have the physical of this in the living room, but I also have the audiobook, and I already know that me and Allie have it on the May TBR. We're working it in. Putting you down, bitch. So that's what's gonna be prompt number 1, and I'm super excited to get to that. I'll probably do some audio, forgot the word physical. This one got stuck on my thumb, so we're just gonna do it. What does it say? A classic! I do know what I'm doing for this one because I really want to watch the movie. This is going to be Wuthering Heights. I do have it on my Kindle Unlimited. Allie, if you're watching, you can join or you cannot. I don't care. Yeah, this one we're going to do Wuthering Heights, and I'm really excited about that. Emily Bronte, I believe. I don't know. I do. I read Dracula and Frankenstein, which are classics, and had a good, jolly time. And Wuthering Heights is like a classic, so I'm really excited to get to that one. Plus, I want to see the movie. All right, this is purple now. This could say anything. Book from the 4th shelf. What does that even mean? What did you mean when you wrote this? Book from the 4th shelf. Did I mean up or down? I feel like I would be going down, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So that's here. Decisions. A book from the 4th shelf. I'm looking at some options, and we do have some special editions that we could get through, which would be nice as well. What's that one? It's this one. Feybound. I think that's a series. What else I got going on here? I can't tell what some of these are. I've read most of the books down there, TBH. Not to brag, but I'm bragging. What's this one? This is the Crimson Moth, which I have read. Yeah. What is this? This looks fun. Welcome to the City of Nightmares. I don't see why not, to be honest with you. I don't really have a lot else going on. So what do we got here? This is Fairy Loot. City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaefer. Let's read. Is this signed? Yeah. Ooh, cool. The little skull. All right, we're going to read the synopsis. Ever since her sister became a man-eating spider and slaughtered her way through town, sold, 19-year-old Ness has been terrified of some other nightmare murdering her and terrified of ending up like her sister. Because in Newham, the city that never sleeps, dreaming means waking up is your worst fear. Whether that means becoming a nightmare that's monstrous only in appearance or transforming into a twisted, unrecognizable creature that terrorizes the city, no one is safe. Even if that means lying low among the Friends of the Restful Soul, questionable organization that may or may not be a cult. But being a member of this maybe cult has a price. In order to prove herself, Ness cons her way into what's supposed to be a simple job for the organization, only for it to blow up in her face. Tangled up in the aftermath of an explosive assassination, now Ness and the only other survivor, a nightmare boy who Ness suspects is planning to eat her, must find their way back to Newham and uncover the sinister truth behind the attack, even as the horrors of her past loom ominously near. This actually sounds pretty alright, and I'm a big fan of like the urban fantasy cityscape vibes it's giving. Where's the boy? There he is. In all black. Yeah, I don't see why not. I really don't have much else going on. Okay, so that's ridiculous. That's 3. We're gonna pick 2 more. I want to black. Alright, this is a long one. What have I written here? You guys are reading it first. Hopefully it's not upside down. Read the longest book on the shelf. Why would I do that to myself? What's the longest book on the shelf? Shit, man. I'm feeling strongly that it might be the prequel to The Priory of the Orange Tree. And I'm gonna fact check myself. If it is that one, I'm not super excited because I didn't love The Priory of the Orange Tree, and I also don't remember anything that happened in it. So we're gonna have to fact check ourselves. Who was I when I wrote that? That's insane. Read the longest book that you own? What a tall order. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's that book. I might just pick it for the sake of getting it read. You know what? I am, because that book is like 800 pages long. And I haven't read it yet, so that's the one we're gonna go with. All right, last one. Why did I do this to myself? Honestly, I was having a good day. Another Purpell. Y'all eat first. What's it say? 5 stories from an anthology. Fun. Okay. Do you have one? I do. I just got it and I'm too lazy to get up and show you guys. I'm gonna insert a picture, but it is, yay, this is fun. I just got this as a gift from my best friend's mom, who we went to go visit in North Carolina a couple weekends ago. And it's a bunch of Nordic tales that she got in Finland. And the artwork is stunning, but it has a bunch of like little fables and stories in it, and they all end in death and destruction from what we were getting. So really excited for that. Okay. Wow, what a TBR. I will apologize for closing this vlog out with not really any resolution on what books I may have been reading previously, but honestly, it's been a long month. And yeah, it's been a long month. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please give the old video a like. I'll stop crinkling this paper now. Subscribe, watch another video, stick around, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye!